On today's House of Takes, we are going to talk about the disrespect of one Russell Westbrook, which has, of course, as you all know, turned into a bit of a cottage industry. I think there's a lot of people making a lot of money out there just by disrespecting Russell Westbrook, and I'm here to say that I agree with Kevin Durrant. He doesn't deserve it. Now, as for KD, he did put out a tweet today on this very subject, and Kevin said, Kyrie and Russ inspired a whole generation. They don't ever get credit for it, though. Look, we're not going to talk about flat earth Kyrie on today's show, other than to say, if you look at the statistics throughout their careers, Russell Westbrook, from a statistical standpoint, is way, way ahead of where Kyrie Irving is. And that's no disrespect to the great years that Kyrie Irving has had. But when you look back at Russell Westbrook's 2016 through 2017 year in the NBA, you know, that was the year that Russell Westbrook actually won the Most Valuable Player of the Year award. Averaged over 31 points a game, nearly 11 boards, and over 10 assists. He had a triple-double for the entire season. Look, Russell Westbrook historically throughout his career, and I'm not talking about once you start skiing down the backside of Career Mountain, because that's different. But in his prime, Russell Westbrook was by far one of the greatest basketball players I've ever witnessed in person, and I have seen Jordan. Not saying he was better than Jordan. I have seen Kobe. I'm not saying he was better than Kobe. But Russell Westbrook definitely is in the top 10 basketball players that personally have I seen in person in the National Basketball Association. Just flat out awesome to watch on television as well in person. He is the very definition of the Energizer Bunny Rabbit. Go back and watch some of the video and footage of young and middle-age Russell Westbrook, and you'll be flat out impressed. Now, look, I know he was on some bad teams, and he's certainly taken a lot of heat for not actually having a chance at winning a ring at this point. But that is just how the cookie crumbles sometimes, isn't it? Look, I could pull up his stats and we could sit here and talk about them all night long. But what I can tell you is that Russell Westbrook absolutely passed the eye test. And this whole disrespect thing that has been going on with Russell Westbrook, because we have to be clear, he is on the backside of his career. He is sliding down the backside of Career Mountain. He's not even on his skis anymore. We know Chris Paul is as well. We don't expect the same old Chris Paul to play in Washington or wherever he ends up. You expect an older veteran to play. So while Russell Westbrook will show us glimpses of greatness every once in a while, he is definitely not the same player today that he once was, nor should we expect him to be. Look, when we're talking about Russell Westbrook, you need to go back and simply just look at the prime time years of his career. And you, my friends, I think will see that Russell Westbrook was absolutely one of the best basketball players you've probably ever seen in your life.